Hey everybody, I'm Arglefump, and this is Super Mario Galaxy. In this video, I'll be starting the Toy Time Galaxy. This is a really cool looking galaxy, but I'm not good at the galaxy. I have a lot of trouble just navigating, but it's so cool. Look, all the stuff is toy themed. So we have a giant robot that we need to climb, and that's cool, and we've got like a Mario in the background. I don't know what's up with that. And we have trains, everybody. There are trains. It's like we're in a giant playroom. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We Gizmos are in charge of upkeep and maintenance. Oh, so those robots are called Gizmos. Cool. So almost fell off. Yeah, if you fall off, you die. So be careful when getting onto the train with Captain Toad. Captain Toad goes, whee! Just ride the train to the other side of the track where you can use a launch star. That takes us past these giant gears to a planet which sort of looks like a house. That's kind of cool. We don't go inside that house, though. And those enemies, those are like turtle enemies. My friends have been kidnapped. Save my friends. All right, so here we have purple-pink gravity. Check it out. So see how Mario's just flipping in between gravity? That's really weird when he's flipping in between the two different gravity pulls. So the purple gravity, you want to go on the purple area with the purple gravity right here and take it to this screw. You're gonna spin to unscrew it. That reveals a launch star. Now I have to go back. Let's see. I want to drop down. Yeah, sort of like that. Okay. Drop down over here. On the far right, we have... don't fall off, Mario. On the far right, we have some extra health. So that's good. That's good. So now we have to go back. This area is sort of a puzzle. It's probably not obvious from my video, but it is a puzzle. Trying to get back up onto the purple stuff. So you want to do the screw in that pink-purple area first. And then you want to do the screw, which is underneath this platform. Underneath this blue platform. You can see the blue screw. Stop those fire-breathing turtle things with a ground pound. Yep, that's how you defeat those enemies. So you fall down to reach the screw, and then you just spin on top of it. That gives you a pathway to more pink-purple stuff. And now you can go to the launch star. As I said, it's a bit of a puzzle. You want to do the one screw first, so the one screw in the pink-purple stuff first, then you want to do the second screw, the one down below, you want to do that second. And you have to do those screws in that particular order. There's Mario in the bottom right. That's weird, a Mario planet. Oh yeah, okay, so here we have a new item. It is the Spring Mario item. Woo! So it makes you spring. All you have to do is press the jump button when Mario's on the ground, and you will be springing everywhere. Yes. So let me see. I'm going to destroy that enemy here. I'm trying to reach the upper right area right here, right there. That's where I'm trying to reach. But I have to dodge this enemy. So you have to do a really high jump, or you sort of have to move left and right. That's the other way to dodge. So like right there, you know, I had the enemy shoot up, and I went to the down part of the platform to avoid the enemy. Here, you're just doing a bunch of spring jumps to the launch star. And this planet, I don't quite get this planet. It's just a plate of food. So, actually, there's no food. I can't eat the food. It's like an empty plate. Well, you just spring to the top of the jar, and that gets you to the launch star. I don't know who eats food out of a jar like that. On a plate with a spoon and a fork. Anyway, here's the final planet. We need to stop Mecha Bowser! So the giant robot. So we're jumping left. You know, this is sort of like the first Bowser Jr. level where we had to fight the Bowser Jr. Mega Leg monster, right? Okay, so this monster has 2 legs. You're going to do a wall jump to reach both legs. Or you could just use the pipe to go from one leg to another. That works too. And you want to spin on both screws that are on the legs. Okay, 1 screw per leg. Now here on the chest, we have 4 screws. You want to spin on all the screws. Those fireballs are moving so slowly, it's super easy to dodge them. That's not even really a challenge. So spin all 4 of the screws, and then you want to go down to the bottom, where we have a pipe. Okay, so here we have 2 of those turtle enemies. They're like robotic Koopa monsters. You want to jump onto the green thing here. So the green thing has its own gravity, just like that pink-purple stuff. I think that's what the arrow is supposed to indicate. That arrow indicates, hey, the green has its own gravity, and you want to go here. You can go here. If you were trying to go along the top, along the blue stuff, you would fall off and die. So go across the green parts. Ah, I see we have another screw. Well, obviously, we're going to spin there. And that gives us a launch star. Jump to it before the arm falls off, and then you plunder into the abyss. And this final part has spring challenges. I can see another spring sort of in the background towards the giant robot face. But I can do it in one go. I just spring here, try to avoid those enemies. Also the fireballs that are being shot out at you. Those are things you need to avoid. And you can see the kidnapped Guillermo's right there. Okay, so bounce, bounce, Mario, bounce, bounce. Okay, there, good. I've got another one of those enemies. Yeah, well, you're supposed to keep your spring power, so you can bounce all the way on top of this large block, but you can just do backflips and spin wall jumps to get to the top. You don't actually need the spring Mario power. It makes me wonder if there are other places in this particular video where you didn't need the spring power. You could have just done a series of tricky jumps to reach the top instead. Alright, so we defeated all the enemies and got the star. Yeah, now that I think about it, I do recall reading on the internet that it is possible to beat this game without ever getting Spring Mario once. It is possible to do a tricky series of jumps. Now there, it was actually pretty easy because we had that large red thing right next to the area you tried to jump on top of. So I had like an extra 3 or so feet, bringing Mario that much closer to the top of the area where he needed to go. So it was a bit easier to do the tricky jumps there. I guess you could do like triple jumps, maybe. Triple jump, spin, wall jump, and you know, that could get you extra high too, so you could avoid doing the spring thing. But the spring's not too difficult, so, well, sometimes it's not.